A moment, please. Can I have a confirmation if I'm audible enough? Also, can I have a confirmation from Dr. Mateen?
You're audible and I'm here.
All right. Dr. Mateen?
Yeah, are you able to hear me?
Yes, perfect. Good evening to all the respected participants, faculty members, and academicians present with us today. On behalf of Dnyansagar Institute of Management and Research, in association with BrightHawk InfoTech Solutions Private Limited, I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you for day 2 of the National Level 5-day FDP on Innovations in Research, Publication, and Accreditation in Higher Education. We are very much delighted to see your continued enthusiasm for this FDP. Your active participation and commitment to learning are what making this academic journey valuable and enriching. As promised, today's session has been carefully redesigned to ensure complete clarity, continuity, and a smooth learning experience. So, before moving to day 2 content, we will first begin with a systematic revision of day 1 topics. This revision will be delivered by a resource person himself, ensuring that every concept is understood in the most structured and meaningful way. So, let's welcome today's speaker. It is an honor for me to introduce Dr. Abdul Matheen. He is a highly respected academician, researcher, and EdTech expert currently serving as the academic supervisor at Saudi Electronic University, Riyadh. He leads key initiatives in digital learning strategies, educational technology transformation, academic assessment, and quality frameworks. Dr. Mateen holds a Ph.D. in wireless multimedia sensor networks from VIT and brings over a decade of rich experience in impactful academic and administrative positions, including ICT and exam supervisor, King Saud University, ICT lead faculty, Marif Education, head of IT department, Dome International Schools, assistant professor at Amina Institute of Technology. His expertise spans across AI in education and emerging EdTech, digital pedagogy and curriculum innovation, automation tools for teaching and learning, learning analytics, and assessment technologies. Dr. Mateen is also a researcher, consultant, and advisory board member with multiple international publications and patents in AI driven solutions. He is known for his exceptional clarity, structured teaching style, and his ability to make advanced topics easy to understand, practical, and actionable. So today he will take you through a complete revision of day 1 and a comprehensive day 2 module in a well organized manner. Without taking any more time, over to you, sir. You can start with the session.
Um, yeah, thank you. Thank you for your brief introduction. I would like to welcome you all on board to the for today's session, that is research design and AI in literature review and AI in research, basically. So, before we go ahead, I would like to see here, like there are around 27 people are here joined, and I can see there are very from reputed institutions and doctors and professors. I would like to get your profile, like what subject you are in, through the messages. If you can message me what subjects you are associated with, like computer science, business administration, or etc. etc. Please, everyone, I would like to get a message from everyone. Yes, Dr. Syed Mudassir has texted and started his messaging and is very active, prominently active when the sessions are going on. I would like to request everyone to be active in the session. Whenever the things are asked, please type and give the response, so that will be helpful and that will be more interactive, where you will be able to engage in the session, not just by listening, but by doing something. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting the response. Computer science, management, human resource management. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes. Wonderful. So the session will be 2 hour session. So please prepare yourself. So be like being with me 2 hours, and not like getting bored. You will be engaged, inshallah. I'll make sure I'll try to do the best for your session that will be more interactive, more practical, which will help you in the next coming days with many different AI tools. I hope most of you have heard me previously, also previous in a previous FDPs. I hope you have already experienced with me. So we'll be trying best to give the best content for the session. So responses stopped. Still, I would like to get all the responses. Please respond. I just received around 10 to 11 responses. Computer science, business administration, HRM, English also. That's wonderful. Very good. Very good. Botany, okay. Computer science, still. So I will be requesting you to join the OCLAP as well, but not now. We'll be requesting you to join the OCLAP in between the session. Just give me a few seconds. Yes. Okay. Next question for me is I hope you all are into the academics and you all have published your papers. So, how many of you are worried about indexing in Scopus, indexing in Web of Science? I hope we all know about the importance of indexing, importance of different level and quartiles of the journal. So, do you all agree that indexing is it an impact factor or important factor when we are publishing the papers in the different reputed journals? Do you agree with me? Is that an important factor? Please type yes or no or agreed or disagreed. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Requesting everyone to participate. Requesting everyone to participate, please. If you are busy on some other things, then if you are attending, that will not be fruitful and that will not be more helpful. Instead, like engaging with one-way communication. Yes, we all are multitasking nowadays because we learn about with the devices because devices are multitasking. But the thing is, like, our brains will not much good at multitasking, so we have to be engaged in way that where our brain can focus. How many of you know about Google Scholar with Scholar Labs? There is an update with Google Scholar. How many of you got an update with this? Google Scholar update. How many of you have used it? Please type yes or no. No, no. Okay. So the recent updates, what has been done with the Google Scholar, I hope we all use it, but most of you have not used it. Okay. So we will be exploring that also. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for your participation there. Right. So Then let's go into the topic now with a little bit covering with the yesterday's topic, and then we'll be covering about today's topic also, which will be more into the AI tools, how we have to use it more smartly. Then we will be moving on towards the different like research design, all other things. We have an idea about that. So let's move into the topic. Yes, I hope you are able to. The screen is visible, I hope. Research design, emerging AI
Yes.
tools, AI in literature, review and bibliometrics. Yes, perfect. So in today's agenda, in today's session, we will be noting down about understanding AI in research life cycle, as we all are updated with many different tools which are coming in, and those will be helping us as an assistant. As we have already earlier in the earlier sessions, I have emphasized and I have given the importance of AI assistants in our life, whether it is teaching, whether it is making of the lesson plans or whatever it is. The same way it comes with the research also, but we have to give the credibility and we need to maintain the integrity that we are going to see. Exploring AI tools for phases, hands-on activities that will be reflected, and you will be supporting me to do that. Discussing the ethics and practical concerns on AI tools as well as in the research in AI, developing personalized action plans, engaging actively, challenge workflows. So we will be firstly moving on to the yesterday's topic, where we will be differentiating about the research design and different types of research designs, what we know as a research methodology. And I hope we all have been taught and we have been learned about the research design types as well. And we will be knowing about how smartly we have to use the referencing tools like Zotero, Elsevier, Mendeley, and there are many other referencing tools which are available, and those can be done within our paper when we are scripting our paper or writing our research work. Then identifying the strategic responsible uses of AI tools in research, literature reviews, and workflows. Sorry, how those tools can be utilized, and developing the actionable strategies to integrate these approaches into our research practice. And I know from you what exactly the pain of a researcher when he is writing a research paper. Can you please unmute yourself and discuss? No need to like just only text, but you can unmute also. I prefer the session should be more practical, more interactive, not just one way session. So please, everyone, come at a calm place where you will be able to unmute yourself and you will be able to express your thoughts, please. So, what
Sir,
exactly the yes, please.
sir, actually, where I find difficulty in my research is that to find out the objective part, right? Because sometimes I know what to do, but how to put it in particularly uh, means what I need to do. Sometimes I'm getting confused because I don't know how to put it in objective form, right?
Perfect.
My I know my title, okay, but to reach to that point, that is bit confusing because many things I don't know in what to do, how to do, like that. So I find difficulty in that part, as well as how
Okay.
to reach and how to get through those points.
Perfect. Okay, I got it. Anyone else? Anyone else wants to share your thoughts? Thank you. Yes, please. Received a message. Compiling literature review references, framing hypothesis. Wonderful. Okay. And I think, I'll give a perception that everyone don't have any problem with the research, and everyone has very comfortable
Hello.
when they
Hello,
are
sir.
writing the research. Yes. Yes, please.
Sir, I find difficulty in framing hypothesis.
Perfect. Hypothesis. Okay. And anyone else? Please, more inputs.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So in my view, when we are conducting a research, the most tedious part is research methodology, designing research methodology, which will cover all these things, hypothesis, objectives, and then testing the hypothesis and the various tests, why you are using this test, why not this test, and which is more appropriate. And these kind of things are more tedious. Thank you,
Right.
sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Anyone else wants to share their thoughts?
Uh, Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I've just started my research. I've just got my RRC letter, and I'm going through with my first 6 monthly project presentation. And being a newcomer in research field, I really find it difficult how to take first step towards research.
Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you. And congrats that you got into the research now. Welcome to
Thank you
the
so
research
much.
community.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you for your thoughts. If anyone wants, please raise your hand in between in the session. If you want to share something, please raise your hand so that I'll stop and I'll give you time to speak. That's fine. So exactly as we discussed now, like someone has difficulty with hypothesis, someone has difficulty with objective, finding an objective or that objective, how you will find it from the research gap. So we will be knowing what exactly the research design essentials are and with whatever the discipline is, whether it is a subject related to the practicals or non-practicals, whether it is commerce or arts or science subject or engineering subject. Basically, the research design in initial way when we started, that is common for everyone. That's why there is a common subject that is called as a research methodology, which is taught for every PhD student, for every researcher as a common subject in all the universities across the world. That exactly what we need to acquire there to start the research. So what exactly the research design is? A research design basically connecting your research problem into a meaningful answer where you will find the research gaps from the previous researchers or previous research work, where you are going to start a new research or you want to claim that that was being done at this limit and you want to start it from there and you want to propose it a new strategy or a new algorithm or a new work where that research will help you. What you are proposing will give you a more efficient and more accuracy what has been done previously. So that exactly you have to prove. That is how you will prove with your research, how you are designing it, what you are going to propose it. That exactly the research design which will be submitted as a research proposal. So basically, in practical, things are not happening in this way in the universities, but this is the process need to be done. So research problem has to be finding out as a research gap. Then you have to frame out what are the questions you found it and what are the objectives you need to solve through these questions. So those questions from where you have it from the research gap, that will give you the research objective. From there only you will be able to find out the research objective. From the research objective you will be defining the design of the research, then methods you will choose it, what are the different methods based on the subject, based on the concept, based on the research work, what are the methods are appropriate and how those methods will be applicable to improve your accuracy, to improve your efficiency, to improve your research design standing out of the crowd. That methods you have to choose it. Those all things will be based on the hypothetical study, literature review and many different concepts. When we integrate it, those all things will be analyzed, and based on those analyzation and based on those exploratory data, we will be finding out and we will be giving a solution to those questions which were found when the research gap was identified. That is a spectrum, or that is the complete cycle of a research design. I hope you all agree with me. Then exploratory type of research design, which we started using the literature review. Then we have the descriptive research design. Explanatory, we have exploratory and explanatory. What is the difference between exploratory and explanatory? Here, the difference what we need to understand based on the data, how the data we are collecting, from where the data we are collecting. Most of us, we all know that we have the many different libraries, we have many different indexing databases like Scopus, like Web of Science, like Google Scholar. These are the well-known databases for the researchers and to find out the research papers from the authentic sources. These are the different what we call the platforms. These platforms give us the data based on our topic, based on our concepts, based on our ideas. Then we need to investigate those investigation, where it takes generating the hypothesis from the data from the research papers. Like for example, you have downloaded around 100 to 200 research papers to get the research gap from different period of time. Then those exploratory data will be discovering with the different patterns, and though that is called as exploratory analysis. Then coming to the explanatory analysis will give you the relationship between the different methodologies, what has been done previously in period of time. That is what you will be starting a question, why this X method has been used and what is the outcome of this method, and XYZ, like why the X method is used, why the Y method is used. You will be explaining that methods in your research. Based on that explanation, you will be coming to a conclusion that these all methods have been used with these many different efficiencies or accuracies, with these many ratios, whatever the subject you want to explore it or explain it based on different methods. All those things you will be acquiring as a research design cycle. So most of us, we already know that when it comes to the research design, we know that is one is quantitative research and qualitative research. I hope we all have learned about it and we are already doing it. Is it right? Please type yes or no. Quantitative research and qualitative research. Please type yes or no. Yes. So basically, what exactly we know with the quantitative and qualitative research? As a basic one, we know that quantitative, which gives the quantities, and qualitative, which gives the features of the research. So when we are using one type of research in one design in one research paper, is it not necessary that we should not use the other one? We can use the mixed methods also. That is what exactly the mixed methods research designs are nowadays, are very popular, where people are using mixed research methods, that is quantitative and qualitative. That is what we can, when it comes to the experimental research, when we are showing some experiments, we are showing some simulation based, we are showing some prototype based research, then these comes with quantitative and qualitative research. That is what the mixed methods we call. This is a common like explanation about the research design. Do you all agree with me? Anything you want to add it over here? Please, you can unmute yourself and you can add the points. Yes, please. Anyone wants to add something? Do you all agree with these points when it comes to the research design? Please type yes or no, or you can unmute and you can add your experiences as well, so that everyone will benefit. It's clear. Thank you. Yeah. So the next slide, which we'll come across with, as we discussed, quantitative approaches and qualitative approaches. So when the quantitative approaches are there are many different type of things which we are about to cover it, like cross-sectional surveys. And in the qualitative, the difference is about the case studies, because we don't have something which we can define with the numbers, but in the quantitative, we will define with the numbers. We will prove with some formulas where those formulas will help us to give the accuracy, whether it is a 99% accuracy. We all hear as an advertisement whenever some like detergents or something like that, they will say that 99% 9 will be clean and 1% will be remain. I don't know why this 1% is remain always with all the people, all the advertisers, but that is how the quantitative approaches are figured out. And then we have longitudinal, ethnographic, and phenomenal, that is grounded theories, randomized control trials. That is what when we come up with the experiments, prototypes, and all those things are there. Those we have discussed like quantitative approaches and qualitative approaches. Then critiquing research design. First thing is reviewing the scenario. Before we get into the research gap, what exactly the topic is. Once your topic has been finalized, when you have decided that I want to work in this field, as it is like, for example, how the things will be defined. From the broader, you will be coming with a narrow scope. Like from the broader scope, for example, if I am taking an example of the computer science subject or computer science or software design or something like that, then we will start from the broader scope. Then we will be completely narrowing down the scope of our own research problem, where we have to work it, and our supervisor that will be approved to do that. And how that will be done, we have to see from the broader scope to the narrow scope. Like for example, now everyone is working on AI tools or AI research, where everyone is working with machine learning, NLP, and pattern recognitions, and many things are going on. So those things will be working out when we comes through the computer science, through narrow down to the AI tools. And still, if we want to narrow down from the AI, then we will be narrowing, like we will be working on machine learning algorithms. Then in machine learning algorithms also, there are a lot of things has been already done. Like we have conventional algorithms, we have CNN, we have these and that, we have many different things. Like we have search algorithms, we have reinforcement learning, we have linear regressions, and there are a lot of things are there. So we will be narrowing down to those points where we will be working on that. Then that is what the reviewing the scenario, or that can be called as a literature review. And that literature review will be done through many different past papers from the past researchers. We will take the help to get it down the narrow line where the work will able to help us, and that work will be identified or as a research gap. And from there we will frame the questions. That questions will be framed with identifying the strengths and weaknesses, where you will be evaluating the research question, appropriateness of the design, where you will be evaluating the methodological rigorness, how those methodologies has been applied, and what you need to change it. Then you will be coming up with the hypothetical improvements. Initially, you will be coming up with an hypothetical improvements. Those improvements will be as a proposal, your enhancements to strengthen the study, what you found it as a weakness and what you have found it as a strength, but there may be an improvement is required. So you have found as a strength that this XYZ algorithm has achieved 89 or 90% of accuracy, but you have something other idea, there may be an improvement gap where you may achieve it around 95 or 99 also. There is a strength, but there is a gap which you are going to fill up that gap, or you will be able to overcome that like a weakness from there, and you will be improving as a future scope from that strength. Or something weaknesses you have, those weaknesses also you will be able to propose as an hypothetical like design or hypothetical prototype, where you will show some enhancement, you will show some efficiency or accuracy or a methodology, whatever you want to show it based on your own research work, your own idea, that idea is an hypothetical improvement where you will propose it as a research proposal. So this is the complete cycle where you will be traveling in a research journey. Then here what exactly we will be helping and how those things will help us. Here things we need to get it as a research gap. This research gap, finding a research gap is something very a critical point. For everyone it is not an easy go. It's need a very rigorous literature review, a rigorous study where researcher has to spend a night, day and night to do this point. I hope you all have experienced this when you are doing your PhDs, or when you were doing your literature reviews, all those things. Every researcher will go through these pain. So the critical questions: is this research question clearly defined? How we will be knowing that? We will be knowing after these steps. You need to checklist these questions. Is the design appropriate for the claims? What they have already done, is it appropriate? Is there some weakness, whether you can improve from there? What are the key limitations you need to identify? All those things are defined in the research papers. If you study rigorously and very promptly, then you will find the limitations, you will find the claims, you will find the defined questions and the claims on those questions. You will find it. How do you improve it? There is a future scope also will be available when you are like reading the paper. Then red flags to consider from a research paper. How you will find out: small sample sizes. Start with some small sample sizes to consider it as an experimental prep. If you are moving on an experimental paper, then you can implement the same paper with a small data set and try on your own self as an experiment. There you will find the gap. There you will be able to analyze the data. There you will find all the things what happened when the research was done. So lack of control group, brief intervention periods, and then you will be able to come up with a discussion format. How these discussion formats will help you, and where these discussion forums you will find it. You will find it in the conferences. So conferences are a very good platform where you will be able to find out the discussion forums. You will be able to present your a small research hypothesis, what you have found it through the literature review of your complete journey. Then you will be able to start with a small research paper, not a complete research plan, or not complete output, but a small output you will be able to find, provide it as a conference paper. That conference paper and will boost you in your ideas, because in the conference more people will be visible to you to listen to your research design and research methodology. There people will help you to boost your ideas, where from there you can catch their comments, you can catch their reviews. From there you will be able to improve for the next step, and those things will help you to finish the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase in different phases of your research design as a PhD student or as a researcher if we are doing any other project also. Now coming to the AI in literature review, whether the first question is whether, if I am asking to you, if you agree with me or you disagree with me, please you can unmute and you can text also, or else you can text, whether we should use AI tools in research or no. Should we use it or not? Please type yes or no. Yes, we should use it. Yes, please. More inputs. I would like to request you all to please come forward for the interaction, not just by listening. Yes, perfect. Yes. How many of you have started using this AI tools in your research? Type yes or no. No, yes, no, yes. Okay. Perfect. we should use it. Okay. How many of you have started using also? Most of answers are no. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead. So why the literature review need to be done? We have already focused on it, and those points we have covered it. How literature review is important, and that will help us for the hypothetical design and for the proposal of the improvements and for many different areas. Before we go in AI in literature review, I'll just give you a very quick glance how to read a research paper. Okay, so I'll give me a minute. I'll just open the research paper. Yeah. So can anyone unmute yourself and volunteer with me to share your thoughts about reviewing or reading this research paper and to know the relevancy to our own subject? Can anyone volunteer with me? This is an example of a research paper which is published in IEEE Internet of Things journal, which is in a top Q1 journal. Okay, so the topic of this research paper is hybrid medium access control strategy for the Internet of Things enabled intravehicular health monitoring system. So can anyone help me out as a volunteer to understand this research paper, so that then again I can help you out how to read this research paper? I'll give you some tips on this. Is there anyone? Please. Anyone? Share your thoughts. No one is ready to do that? Professor Syed Mudassir Saab.
Yes, sir. What
Yes.
exactly is expected, sir?
Like
Means
I just
question.
I hope your subject is different. This your
Yes, yes.
subject is
My area is
management, but
yes.
just consider that this is a research paper of your own domain, and
Okay.
just help me out how you will be reading out the research paper when you are doing the literature review.
Okay. Okay, sir. So the
Just give me your
abstract
thoughts.
abstract will give me a fair idea about the research paper, the current research paper, what it is about, and then research methodology will be the important part, which will tell me how the research was carried out, and then further conclusion ultimately will help me to understand what was the outcome of the research. In short, I can say this.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Yes, anyone from computer science background can volunteer this and share your thoughts. Thank you, Mudassir sir. Yes, please. No one. No one from computer science background. This is not good. So the session will not be like the one like you are expecting then. Is it something like that? Yes or no, please. There is no response. The room is silent.
I request participants to please respond, either via chat or
Please
if you
type.
unmute and respond, that's well and that's very good. I really want people to respond because that's how we understand whether you are getting the concept or not getting the concept.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, after going through the abstract, at least we can relate whether our topic is related with this paper or not. In that way, we can select the paper for our reference. I think so.
Perfect. That is good. Exactly. And anyone else wants to share any other idea?
So when
Yes,
we go through the abstract, we can make out whether this paper is relevant to us or not, whether it is aligning with our subject of research. And then we can go to the findings and conclusion also, from where we can understand whether this research was worthwhile, whether that person, that group could find out something which is relevant to our topic or not.
that's right. Perfect. Thank you. Yes,
We can find out gap also from abstract.
exactly. Yes. Okay. Thank you for your inputs. That's wonderful. Thank you. So basically, when I was in 2012, I attended one research design from TechWhip. One of the FDP was there, and that FDP attended there, and I've learned from there how to read a research paper. They made us to read some few research papers, and they made us as a workshop and as a case study to read these research papers and to submit as a case study as a project to do that. So from there I have learned how to read the research paper. Most of you have said the like the same way what you have given the inputs, but I'll extend from there and I'll give you some more details. First thing is, the first thing what the priority to be done is the title. The first thing is, when you have downloaded the paper, you will get an idea from the title itself and from the keywords whether it is relevant to your topic, whether is it a relevance to your concept or not. So this is the first thing. And now the you have downloaded, you got a title which is relevant to your concept, which is relevant to your topic and subject and research work. Now the first thing what we need to do is getting the abstract, reading the abstract. From the abstract we have to form an Excel sheet. From that Excel sheet we need to get it, as it is a quantitative design. For example, if we are working on the quantitative and qualitative design, then this will help us to get it, the research questions, very clearly. So here you can see this is the study proposes the scalable hybrid max strategies. So this will give the first 3 to 4 lines will give you the introduction about the topic. The next paragraph or the next line will give you the propose of the study. The next thing will be you will be able to get the results, what exactly this paper has done, the remarkable thing, what achievements has been done. You can see here results shows the hybrid mac achieves like 66.7 through output, 16.7 improvement over there. So these points which are very important to note it down in your Excel sheet. When you are preparing the literature review, these you need to form a Excel sheet from these abstract itself. Once you have done your abstract and you found it that this is something relevant to your research design and research concept, research idea, then first you need to jump over the conclusion, not the literature review, or no need to go to the any other things. Then for the next part you should go to the conclusion of the paper. You should read the conclusion. So in this conclusion you will be able to find out the future work, and you will be able to find out more details what exactly happened there, how they have done it. So you can see here our analysis using Markov chains of IEEE so and so protocol demonstrated the superiority of proposed hybrid scheme, boosting an 18% increase in the through output and 24% increase into the compare. 8.3, these are the quantitative details or qualitative details which you will find it from the conclusion. Once you match the abstract and the conclusion, like which is matching to your research design, then you will be jumping towards the methodology, where you will be analyzing what methodologies have been used and how those methodologies have been effective to these proposal. Then rest you will be knowing about the introduction, and you will be getting into the literature review. All those things you will be able to find out. That is the flow of the research paper, you will be able to select it. And this research design is all over the world. It's a common research design that is called as IMRFT, IMRDF, IMRD. So IMRD, introduction, methodology, then methodology and development, like results. These things will be followed in the research paper. This is the common format of the research paper. So when we are analyzing this way, then you will be able to sort it out, the relevant and irrelevant papers, very easily and very quickly. This is a traditional method, but now as we have the what we call AI tools, which will help us, which will boost us to get these things very quickly and very easily. No need to like analyze the complete paper with abstract, conclusion, research methodology, and literature review. All those things can be done through the AI tools. But should we directly use it, all this output in our research papers? Is it okay or not? Can you please type yes or no? Can you please type yes or no? When we are doing the literature review, when we are using the AI tools to get the research context and whatever the things we wanted, whether we have to use it directly in our research papers, is it possible? Is it, do you agree? Yes, please. Go ahead. Please type yes or no. Please, again, I'm requesting, please promptly respond so that we may not waste the time and we will be moving further for the session. So I may give you the things, whatever I have prepared it. That is good. No, we cannot use it exactly. That will kill the integrity of the research. So we should not use it directly. Yes, but we can take the help. How we will take the help, I'll be showing you through the few websites. So here, where AI enhances your literature review workflow, this is very important. I have shown you the traditional way where you all have shared those thoughts, and I have also given my thoughts how to read the research paper. It is mostly, it's a similar way of concept, how you will be sorting out your literature review papers, and you will be finding out, you will be giving a complete folder where the relevant papers are appropriately gathered and you will be using for the further study. So when it comes to the AI tools, yes, exactly, we will be able to use it, and more practically, those tools will help us to save the time. Yes, that can save us a lot of time. That is more important. So this time we can utilize it to make our research design more stronger and more effective also. So when we are scoping the topic, when we, as I discussed now, Google Scholar has been updated with the Scholar Labs. So that will help us to get the topic generalized and specialized when what exactly we wanted to identify the concepts. So we can map the research, our research to the exactly the specific topic or the specific concept that is possible using the AI tools. Then search strategy developments, that is also possible using many different tools. You will be able to give the literature review papers, and then you will be able to find out the research gaps also. But all the tools are not free. A few tools are like gives you a very a basic pro version, not basic version, and when you want to do it for more than that, then they will ask you to pay and take the subscription. Then abstract screening, as we discussed, the first thing what we need to get it done is abstract screening, where you will find the relevance of your topic, relevance to your concept, your idea, which you will be defining as a research question, research objective, proposal. All those things you can do it using this AI tools. Then summarizing and synthesizing, that is also possible using AI tools. No need to break your head shortcuts, and no need to spend a lot of time on these things, generating the summarize. As I said, when usually in traditional way, when we read the paper and then we will convert it to the Excel sheet, and that Excel sheet again we will convert into another formats using the graphs, and then all those things can be utilized in the research papers. Then the surveys can be converted into the tabular forms. All those things can be done through the AI tools. This is what exactly we can get the help through AI, but with a responsible user. As a responsible academician, we should not directly copy and paste. This is not allowed. This is very clearly I'm stating it. It will give you a very big problem when you do this, if you are doing that. So mapping concepts and gaps, this is also a very easy task using AI tools. So this is how AI tools can be utilized in the research design or research work. So using AI responsible, this is the very important points where we should remember. And as I have already given the disclaimer that we cannot use it directly, but we have the benefits, we have the risk. So benefits are speed and efficiency, where it will save us number of days into number of hours. All the days of the works, like for example you are doing 1 month of work, you can do it in 30 hours, and that all the papers will be summarized, and that will be giving you the context, that will give you the tabular column, whatever you want, you will be able to get it. That is what the speed and efficiency you can get the benefit from using AI tools. Broad coverage, moreover, you may not just get it to the limited context, but you may connect with many different interdisciplinary researchers. You will be able to find out and get it. Like for example, if we are focusing on AI in healthcare. Healthcare is a different subject and AI is a different subject. And if you want to work with like medical data and computer science data, these two subjects are completely different. We cannot directly integrate, or we cannot relate these two subjects directly. But if you are using AI tools, that is broad coverage can be done using the interdisciplinary subjects. Ideas generations also can be used, but ideas generations will be done, but don't directly just relate those ideas and just present it as that as your idea. You have to reframe it. You need to check whether it something good or not, whether it is applicable in your research idea or not. All those things we have to check it. Then what are the risks we have? So this is irrelevancy. When you are using the AI tools, there are few tools which have been updated with relevant citations also, but there are still unbiased and biased problems are there, where irrelevant citations will be there. So all those things will be a problem, and we need to very carefully fact check those things. That is very important. Then coverage gaps. Critical papers may be missed due to algorithmic limitations if we are just directly searching it. That's why we have to download the relevant papers. Then only we need to use the help from AI. Don't just directly give the topic and tell that to download it and get it to the summarize. That's not to be done. Initially, we have to work on it, and the rest we can take the help. The same way we have to use it, like we need to divide the percentage, what percentage we are doing and what percentage AI as an assistant it is doing. Then black box logic, this is also a risk. So decision making process reduces the transparency. As recently there was a post, every prompt is opened into the Google console. If you are a programmer, then there is a console where you will be opened up with the prompts what you are giving on chat GPT. That is a problem. So when you are doing this, you have to keep the decision making as you are the researcher. Okay, that is very important. Okay, first give me a second. Yeah. So keep human in the loop when you are doing the literature review, as this is must. AI is not equal to database. Database is completely different. Always verify with trusted sources. Scopus, Web of Science, PubMed, disciplines based on your own disciplines like SEM and similarly to that. Document everything, whatever you are doing that you have to document. You need to give the credibility. Elsevier and Springer, they have given very clear guidelines. When you see their journals, AI credibility that should be specified very clearly. Critical verification, never just accept AI generated summaries and citations without cross verifying that. This is very important. So how many of you have used these tools? I have already asked you the question when I started. Most of you said no. So we will be seeing few examples of AI tools. Like for example, you can see, I'll show you this Google Scholar. Yeah, this is the Google Scholar. I hope we all know how we use that, but there is an update that is called as Scholar Labs. So this Scholar Lab is updated to give us a very clear cut research design and research questions. You can see here, ask a detailed research question to find out the relevant papers. Has anyone used single molecules footprint to examine transcription factor binding in human cells? This is relates to the biology, and you can see our hydrogen powered cars compared to electric internal combustion engines really better for the environment. Then you can see find the past papers for the past 2 years about how to determine whether abstractive summary generated by an LLM is grounded. So for example, we will just give this one, or else you can see here there is an ask scholar. Can anyone give me the topic so that I can search it over here? Yeah, please. Can anyone give me the topic like this, example questions, so that
Sir,
I will
fintech.
search?
Hello.
Pardon?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, adoption of fintech in sustainable finance and financial inclusion.
Adoption of
Fintech.
fintech in
Or you can take explore fintech in financial inclusion and sustainable finance.
financial inclusion.
Inclusion and
Inclusion or
yes.
inclusion? What is the
No,
spelling? Is it correct? Okay.
financial inclusion, yes, and sustainable finance.
What is this? Correct. Okay. What happened to this? Ready to explore the questions where it went. Yeah. Financial inclusion and
Sustainable finance. Sustainable finance.
sustainable finances. Okay, just give me a second. So we have given the prompt, participant, adoption of fintech in financial financial inclusion and sustainable finance. So here you can see the relevant papers from 2023, which is been on the top, and you can see found 10 relevant results. So here you can see this one, and you will be able to go to the new session, or you can ask a follow-up also. So when you are using us from 2025 to 2023, let's see what will be the result. So this one, Google Scholar Lab, still it is improving. They just announced last week only. Okay, so you can see here papers from 2025 to 2023. It is giving you the papers from 2023. Then there is 2025, 2025 from Emerald. Okay, these are the papers. So this is how you will be able to find out. You can see 10 relevant papers which is generated. So basically, what is the difference here using the Google Scholar? For example, if you are showing up the Google Scholar, yeah. So when you are using a general Google Scholar, the same thing we will do it. Okay, we'll use the same prompt. So let's see what will happen there and what is the difference of this one. So you will get a difference where you will be able to find out the relevance of this one. So the same prompt I'm using it in Google Scholar normally. Okay. So you can see here, this is the results what has been given to me from the Google Scholar as a normal Google Scholar. But whereas this Scholar Labs has, I can get it like a chat. So I can get it that completely these papers. I can get a summary of these papers as using the follow-up. Whereas I cannot do that here. And here you will be able to filter it, but you will be not able to chat it, and you will not be able to use it these papers as a chat. So here I can directly like give another prompt. For example, can you extend this into another question? Who is that? Who asked this question, please? Can you help me out? Can you please name yourself?
Yeah, Anima, sir.
Anima, okay. Can you give me an extension from here? Let's ask something from here.
So,
Summary of, we can say summary of.
Sir, if I want to
FinTech.
find out
Yeah, please.
yeah, from research gap only, if I want to find out objective from these things, how I will do that thing?
Yes, let's see. Research gap, find out. Find out research gap for the topic, for the above topic.
Sir, you are using Google Lab. Google
Scholar
Scholarly
Labs.
Lab.
Yes, Scholar Labs. Can you see this one?
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is Scholar Labs. Yeah. This is based on basically Gemini, but in Gemini where you will be having a generalized concept. But when you are using the Scholar Lab, this Scholar Lab will help you to find out from the relevant research papers only. You can see here now, find out the research gap for the from the about topic. You can see the role of fintech. The topic is being given with the relevant research from the stranger. Then
Yes,
methodology
sir.
gaps and contextual theoretical gaps has been directly summarized for you without reading the paper. You didn't read the paper, but you got very clearly from the all the 10 relevant papers. You got it what exactly you wanted. From here you just take it and analyze yourself whether this fits into your concept, whether is it relevant to your concept not. Then you can decide, as you are the researcher, you will be able to decide it, and you will be able to take the decision and go further how you can use these things in your research. You can see here limitations of traditional models, gaps in research scope, which is 2025 paper. This is also 2025 paper, fintech and financial inclusion, concepts and foundational research. I think this is a research review paper, behavioral changes, long-term impact infrastructure, cross-regional all the papers has been given with two things
Yes,
like
sir.
a limitation end. So this is more clear and more helpful. And all these papers are from 2025 only. And I hope these papers have been taken from most relevant and top journals as well. You can see here Emerald. This is also Emerald. This is also Emerald. And then we have one is from some France, Tyler and Francis, Willis, and then we have Emerald, then we have Springer. These are the top publisher houses where you can,
Sir,
uh,
sir, actually,
yes.
what problem I am facing here, that's most of the time I can't able to download those things. So, is there any AI tool you can suggest me so that I can able to um, download all papers, whatever relevant to me?
There is no, okay. There is no AI tool which will help you to directly download those research papers because all these research papers like the paid versions you will not be able to
Yes,
download it.
yes.
Okay, that's no AI tool will help you that because it is an integrity and there is a problem with the publishers that will not help. But there are few sites I hope Supreme Court has in India. It is they banned it. That is SciSpace, one of the site which was there, SciSpace or something like that. The Supreme Court has already given a ban on that. Like they may not able to use that research papers. Okay. Yes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So that way you will not be taken any help for that. So you cannot depend on any AI tool.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is one way of getting the help from Google Scholar Labs, which is updated last week, and they have updated a very good way. As you have seen that, we will be able to get it done. For example, if you want it in a table like draft provided, let's see, will it be able to give it not or not? Table. Can you give me some parameters for this subject? Can you help me with this? Provide me a table on based on. Can you give me some parameters of this one? Is there any parameters of this? FinTech innovations, we can say. So let's see the result of this one as well. Yeah, Scholar Lab is currently not designed for queries like this. So you cannot get those queries using this one. Okay, anyhow, you will be able to find out these things, but you will not be able to get the tables. But tables can be generated in other chat GPT tools like Gemini and all other things. We can do that one.
Sir, can I find out constant and subconstants from this things from here only?
You can do that.
Hello.
Yes, you can do it. Hello. 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 Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. So here I have given another prompt that is provide me constraints and subconstraints. Still, it is not much developed, but you can use these papers when you want to do it. Then you will be able to chat more using the other tools. Okay. And then I'll go back to this one. There is another what is a tool, AI tool, which will help you to summarize the papers. That is Chat PDF. How many of you know about Chat PDF? I think it's a common one. Most of you have used it. How many of you know that? Chat PDF. How many of you know Chat PDF? Similarly, there is another one, Scholar Lacy. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. So no and yes, okay, no problem. So there is one scholarly where you will be able to summarize the research papers, get the summaries, chat with the papers. You will be able to find out the research design methodology, what results has been achieved. You will be able to directly chat with your research papers. Now, if I suggest to use this one or not, but more than this one, I prefer to use Notebook LM. Last time also I have shown this the features of Notebook LM, where you will be able to chat, you will be able to interact with your own content. So this Notebook LM has been more like interactive, more good also when you want to do the research. This is a very I can say wonderful application where you will be able to do that. And moreover, things got added here, the new things added from the last session. When I have shown the last session, this is infographics is added. Like mind maps was there, but there was something added as a new, that is called as to generate infographics. And you will be able to generate the slide deck also, that is you will be able to generate the presentation as well. So that is one new thing which is added in the Notebook LM, which is similar to this Scholarly or Chat PDF. These are the two things which will help you to interact with your PDF files, or you can say chat with your PDF files. You can directly upload a research paper, but don't upload your current research paper, like where you are working with the research ideas. Published research papers, you can upload it, because these all databases will go to the like plugins of the research, what we call plugins of the LLMs, and your research design, what you are what we call proposing or you are designing, those will be out into the internet public. So don't do that. You can use the published research papers, you can download it and you can use that. How to download? You need to ask your organizations that will help you to get it done. Like for example, I'll show you example. I'll just use these research papers which are already published. Files are to play. Okay, I'll just use one paper, or we can say two papers. Let's check it. Yes. And then here there is another one. You can see the scholarly, undergraduate, researcher, and academic. Just receipts, sign up. Okay, essential only. Fine. Yes.
So is it
So
similar to
three.
SciSpace?
Yes, size space is also here, which I will be showing you in the next. So scholarly spices size space is something extended version, not just to get it like a summary, but there are many other things are also there in size space, and there are agents also available in size space where that will help you to do much things like site generator, paraphraser, and all those things are there. But scholarly, I think that will not be much effective than size space. Okay, so here you can see I can add a paper. I will add some other papers.
And is it a paid version or free version?
This one is a free version where I am using it. That will give you some limited access, and if you want more access, then you have to go with a subscription. This is what I am using it as a free version only. So here you can see I have added two research papers, and here also I have added two research papers where you can see there directly you will be able to get it. The work you can see here. Yeah, this work tackles how communication smoother inside the vehicle using IoT. Then here you will be able to directly chat with these papers. Here you can see directives. You have other options also. Create flashcards, create PowerPoint slides also, but it will not be much effective when you are just using very less data. So if you have the more data, then you need to go for the paid version. As you can see here, upgrade to the plus to access the best models. So this is the paid version. Okay, I'm not just promoting, but I'm just helping you to show this one. So now here you can see to chat it, what exactly we need. We can see here what do you want me to summarize for you. There are pre-built questions are there. What are the key benefits of the Markov chain model? What does this hybrid balance emergency non-emergency communications? Give me the summary of you can say achievements in the work. So I can ask this the same way. I can interact with this Scholarly also. This is also another tool where you will be having a structured summary, snapshot, key findings, objectives. It's been already given. Methods, results, conclusion, key concepts. Big deeper, you can ask there. You can ask for the introduction, proposed taxonomy, then all the things are there. Here, analysis, limitations is also given. That's also very clearly stated. Future work, yes, here future work is also stated. This is something a different scenario using the scholarly. Then practical applications, study subjects, original text, and all those things are being there. So this is how you can use this for different versions. And here you can see all the two papers, you will be able to find out 128 references. All these references are also very clearly stated. When we want to use it, we can directly use this citations also. Show findings of each citation is also added whenever you want. From this paper, from this particular reference, you will be able to generate the findings of this paper as well. Not only that paper, but you will be able to add it to the references also. That references papers also you will be able to find out. Like you can see here, from this paper, the very clear and short summarized finding is being given, like cyber physical systems are vulnerable to various threats and existing methods have limitations. So this is one application which is we can do it, and we can take the help from the AI tools in this way. Then we can rewrite, we can add our own points, we can like rephrase it, paraphrase it. All those things can be done using the context what we got it. And then we have another application, that is SciSpace. This is also a wonderful application which will help you to get into your making your own library, making my own notebooks. You will be able to do that, and then you will be able to, like, agent is also there. But here you may not directly use it for like as a free user. You may be able to use it at normal, like there are what we call points are there. Based on that points, or you can say credits, that credits only you will be able to use it. Here you can see here featured agent gallery, extract and analysis, literature review, create plus write, design search. I may not able to explain all these because time is bonded, and we may not cover all these things in individually. Okay, then you can see this domains also given in a categorized way: social sciences, engineering, then chemistry, mathematics, health sciences, and biological sciences. Then moreover, here you will be able to find out the journals. Then you will be able to find out the preprint agent is also attached, where you will be able to find out the preprint papers which is not still not published online. Then you will be able to find out search online databases, search preprints also there, which is openly available. Then you can see here BMC for this one, biology. We have BMC journal finder, bio or XV search using AI. These are the things we have it. That is as an agent. Okay. And then you can see here AI writer, that is not much recommended. And then we have chat with PDF is also there, which will help you to chat with PDF, as we have done with Scholarly and chat PDF. This is the similar concept we have it. Then literature review. When you click on literature review, you will be able to upload your papers from your library. Then you will be able to extract the literature review, and there are few like levels we have, like standard level, high quality, and deep review levels also. So once if you see the settings, or you can see, you will be finding out the subscription plans also, and is agent usage. Here you can see the basic plan, that is agent usage is monthly, only 100 is left. So 100 credits are there, where these 100 credits you can use the agents. The agents means what I have shown you here, that is agent gallery. So based on the agent gallery, for example, if I want to use one of the agent, these are the specified agents which are structured to help the researchers. You can see here word limit checker agent, we have latex proofreading agent, theme analysis, chemistry solvers, and then we have many more things. And if you click on extract and plus analysis or literature review, you have the agents for the literature review using Google Scholar, patent search, Prisma flow diagrams, RL generators, and all those things are available here. So you can explore it more into it, and you will be able to find out. Research gap finder is also one. You can see here research gap finder, risk of bias. Then we have there are many things are there. So you may able to explore it in deep, and you may able to use it whenever it is needed and however it is relevant to your subject. So this is the literature review where you will be able to do that. Then AI detector is also there, extract data, citation generator, paraphraser, find topics, and all these things are available whenever you want. This can be utilized as a site space. This is a wonderful application which is like all in one, you can say. Most of us we know like Grammarly is for something which is used for the like nowadays Grammarly also updated with paraphrasing, not only with paraphrasing but AI detection also. But the thing what I have seen that there is when we are checking the plagiarism on Grammarly, when we are checking in Turnitin, it is completely taking as an AI detection, and it is showing the 100% AI detection. So this is also being seen now with when we are using the Turnitin or I authenticate for the plagiarism checker. This is being a problem when we are checking using the Grammarly plagiarism checker. And I suggest don't check using the free. For example, if you have your complete own research paper, don't use the free plagiarism tools to check the plagiarism. Take someone's help who are have the Turnitin I authenticate accounts. From them only, trusted ones, not just known people, trusted ones, to send them the papers to get the plagiarism check and AI detection also. And there is another tool that is called as Research Rabbit. This is also I have known it from long time, but I didn't use it. Okay, to be frank, I didn't use it, but I'm just showing you. This is also another tool we have it. And then there are many other tools like Zotero is also involved with AI nowadays. That's also will help you to directly get it into done with AI tools. That's like you can use it and you can cite it using AI. Elsevier Mendeley is also one of the tool which will help you to get it into the citation. So this is what exactly I have just given you few examples of AI tools where that will help you to find out the research topics, and using the different search algorithms will help you to get into the keywords. Most of us we know that when you are using on the Google Scholar, that will help, that will be giving you based on the keywords, right? So now the more than the keyword, we have the Scholar Labs that will help you in a more efficient way, where that will directly give you the summarizations. You have seen the demo I have shown you very practically. So that will turn into the complete real time scenarios. Yeah, till here, is there any questions? Please don't annotate. Yes, still here, is there any questions?
No
No,
question.
sir. No, sir.
Yes, okay, that's good. Anyone wants to add anything from here? Anyone wants to add anything from your experiences? Which I have missed it. Yes, please. Yes, please respond. Excuse me.
I think their topics are covered, and that's why they're not responding.
Hello. Yes,
Sir,
sir.
Yes.
everything
We are
is
not.
clear, sir.
Everything is clear. We are learning so many things, sir, and the things are very clear. So I don't think there is anything which can be added in this.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
That's wonderful. Thank you. So, and I hope you all know
sir,
about
one last
database.
question, sir. One
Yes,
last
yes, please.
question. Even if
Yes,
I'll
please.
use size space, no, I used it. So if I will humanize it, okay. So
Yeah.
after humanizing it also, I get the flag part. So what I can do so that I can reduce that flag part after humanizing many times.
After humanizing
Rephrasing,
many times,
yeah,
rephrasing,
rephrasing, yeah, after rephrasing also. So what I can do so that black part is I can reduce black part.
plagiarism part or using AI detection.
Both, sir. How I can reduce it as much as possible. Is there anything?
Paraphrasing is only one thing which will help you to do that. Or else you need to rewrite the things in your own words.
Hmm.
This is only the thing which will help you.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you all know about databases. There are many different databases which where from where we get the papers. Is it right? The authentic databases for the research community, which is known as a top two categories. One is the Scopus and the other one is Web of Science, and the Google Scholar is also one of the big database, but more authenticated way to find out the papers from these two categories. One is Scopus and the Web of Science, right? So, as we all know, nowadays every institution is running behind the rankings, the NRI, NRIF ranking, and world rankings, and all those things. All these rankings are completely behind these databases. So, the background of these databases, when you publish it, and that the papers are indexed on these databases in Q1, Q2, and top journals, then the ranking will be increased, means the citations will be increased, and then rankings and all those things are related. The mechanism is completely related to the research papers and the databases. So if you are like when you are deriving the research problems, you need to derive it through a very a defined process. So that defined process you will be able to find it through the research visibility of the these databases. So article level metrics, you need to find out the article how the citation counts are there. So if the cited counts are more for that article, then that impact will give you a very clear idea about the article, and about it is not must that the less relevant less citation article will not give you the idea. Yes, that may give it, but most of that cited article is a relevant article according to that concept, or there are many things which are defined in that paper. So that is what article level metrics you need to find out. Then that article level metrics you may find out through the journal level metrics also, how that journals is impact, the impact factor of the journal, site score of the journal, then Simoga ranking, okay, that is the SGR ranking, and then we have source normalized impact factor, that is SNIP, Then you will be focused on author level matrix, the H index of the author, total citations, collaboration networks, co-authored patterns. So that is all you need to remember when you are getting the research papers or the research the content. So how those things can be identified? Those things can be identified using the databases, the Scopus, Web of Science, or the Google Scholar. Then you will be able to find out the site space, bibliometrics through the visualization. Then you will be able to analyze the database integrated to the analytics dashboards. You will be able to get it through the Zotera. You will be able to get it these things through Mendeley and other things. You have to tackle these trending topics using these databases. I'll just show you that databases also. I hope you have already used it. There is. Yeah, here you can see the Web of Science. Yeah, so Web of Science is a very topmost indexing platform where you will be able to find out the top journals, which is like you can say the impact factor journals you will be able to find out. So here you can directly get it into the journal citation reports. Web of Science EndNote is also one of the platform, but it is paid, which is not free, as Zotera and Mendeley, that both are free, but this is not free. And you can able to find out, you can see already you have a manuscript, you can match the manuscript with your like journals. Like for example, if you want to find out a journal, then you will be able to find out the journal also, and how you will filter it here. So there are four categories. Most of you have joined here from the arts background. So arts background people, they will be considering that the SSCI, that is Social Sciences Citation Index. These are the journals which will be here as a Social Sciences Citation Index. And from the arts background like English and Humanities, they will be having this AHCI. This is a category. And the engineering and science background researchers will be focusing on Science Citation Index expanded. Okay, this is one. And there is another category which is not much prominent, but still it is indexed in Web of Science, that is Emerging Sources Citation Index. So here you can see there is one journal name I have indexed or given in input, Journal of Computing and Higher Education. You can see this is a journal which is exactly matched as font, and this is a Springer journal, and this is under the category of Social Sciences Citation Index. Okay, then you will be finding the additional indexes are there. So if this is there, then only your paper will be indexed in the Web of Science, that is PubMed. And there are other possible matches also given here. And you can see here within the same concept or the same subject, ACM transactions on computing education, which is Science Citation Index expanded, not social science, but it is a science citation, that is SSCI. Then we have emerging is also given. So these are the journals where you will be able to find out based on your topic, a relevant concept, you will be able to find out. Then if you want to have an open access categories, you can give, you will be able to give the country, language, frequency, and you will be able to give the journal citation reports filters also. Using these filters, you will be able to find out the relevant journal, and you can find a match also based on your abstract. You need to log in for this one. If you log in, then you will be able to find out the match as well. And then we have Scopus preview. Here also you will be able to find out. Here there is already I have searched for IEEE access. Then you will be able to find out here the source title, that is IEEE access. If you want to find out a journal which is indexed in Scopus or not, whatever the journal, many claims that we are indexed, but most of us, we don't re-verify that using these sources. You have to do that whenever you are submitting a paper in any journal. Just one thing you should do, get the journal name and do it a search over here. Then if it is here indexed, means if it is there in the sources of the Scopus, then only you believe that that journal is in the Scopus. If this doesn't shows, then that journal claims 100 times that they are in the Scopus, but they are not in the Scopus. That is very important to note it down. Most of the journals will be like playing the blame game, and they will tell that we are in the Scopus. Their websites are giving the big logo of the Scopus that we are indexed, but actually they are not indexed, and they are just making the researchers fool to get the research papers submitted. So we have to be very careful when we are submitting our research works to any journals. You need to verify, recheck, and make it confident that the journals are listed out in the Web of Science. If you are submitting the Web of Science journals, or else if you are submitting only the Scopus, then you need to verify through these sources. And there are filters also. You can see here quartile, first quartile or second quartile. You have to understand this like Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 also. When, for example, if I apply Q1 with IEEE access, let's see Q1. Is it in Q1 or not? Yeah, IEEE access, I think it's moved to, it was in Q1, but now, yeah, it is in Q1 still. Yes. It was moved in the Web of Science. They moved it to the Q2 now. Q2, it's been Q2, but still it is in the Scopus. But I think it is 2024 data. In 2025 data, it is not updated here. As per 2025 data, they moved IEEE access to the Q2. So we have to check that also when we are targeted journals, as you are targeting. If you are targeting it Q1 journals or Q2 journals, that is also very important. And then there is a filter here to the journal, like book series, conference proceedings, or whatever it is. You will be able to get all those things. And here there is a filter with the subject area, publisher, IASN. You can filter it through the IASN also. You can filter it through the publisher as well. Like, for example, if I give like Springer, so Springer Publishing Company, Springer Nature, for example. So you will be able to find out there is no journal in Q1. Let's just reset clear filters. Let's close this one. Yeah, these are the journals which are available in the Springer Nature. So here you can see Nature Reviews, and all these journals are available. Yes. So these are the different journals which are under Springer Nature. So this is the way to find out, and I have already shown the Google Scholar. This Google Scholar is also very helpful for the databases as a database, and there are few other databases available, but as a researcher, the authentic databases are the world-known, world-renowned databases are these databases. So you will be able to cite it from here directly. How you will be able to cite it, that is also I will show you. For example, if you find out a paper which is relevant, like for example, here you can see sustainability, fintech and financial inclusion, you will be directly able to cite it. You will be able to save it, and you can see here cited by 929 as we have discussed it. So the paper which is more cited, then that has some work, that has, you can say, isme dum hai. So then you will be able to find out the related articles to that, and you can see here there is another what I have another what is that, a plugin is attached. So I am getting this one directly in AI. I can directly get it. Please do not close this window. It is taking the file from here, because it is already a PDF, right? So it is taking the PDF and it is uploaded, and it will give me the summary of that. And if you want, you can get it the translation also done. And moreover, if you click on site, you will be able to find out there are many different formats, MLA format, APA format, and Harvard, and all those things. You will be able to download the citation link, and then EndNote, RefMan, and RefWorks, all those things were available. You will be able to do that very easily from the Google Scholar. And those things can be saved into your library, and that library you will be able to upload it on Zotero or Mendeley, this Elsevier Mendeley, and those things can be directly used in Microsoft Word also. So if you want to directly cite in Microsoft Microsoft Word, you will be able to directly integrate on the Microsoft Word, you can add and edit the citations, add the bibliography. All those things are possible using this. What is that extensions on Microsoft Word? And there is another what is that called as like Scholarly and all. We have another one that is called as PaperPal. So this PaperPal is also an application which help you to summarize it and do many other things like SciSpice. This is also one of the tool available for the researchers, but this also is not completely free, which will help you to just get it for a few credits, and the rest thing is you have to pay. These are the thing. And then I have already shown this notebook LM. These are all the tools, but I have shown it when we want to do that. These things are very important. So these bibliometrics research tools we have discussed about the research feasibility. So AI augmented research life cycle. You want to get it using AI tools. We have discussed to get the ideation, just as a summary, literature review, data collection, analysis, writing and references. All those things will help you throughout the research. So these are the different tools for the research, different research stages. So you can see here, if you want to get the ideations, you can use Elicit. This is also one of the tool I didn't show, but just I have listed over here. ChatGPT is one of the wonderful one we know already, and there are Perplexity is one of the best tool for the research with prompt citations. Then literature review, connected papers is one of the tool. Research Rapid is one of the tools. SciSpace is one of the tool. There are many other tools. We have PaperPal and Elicit as well. Data collections, we can say that smart surveys are already there. We can use many online surveys platforms. If you are connected to the computer science, you will be able to find out like databases, data collections using Kaggle. I hope who are related to the computer science, you already know about Kaggle. Then analysis, pandas using the programming languages, you will be able to do that. There are few tools we have it like Orange and writing. Writing, you can use SciSpace, Grammarly, ChatGPT, and there are a lot of tools are available. Referencing, Zotero, GPT plugins, and all other things are available. And in the ChatGPT itself, there are tools which are available already. Like I'll just show you. For the research, there is a category. That category will help you for the referencing. Zotero GPT is also there. You will be able to help and get it as an assistant for that as well. What is this? Still it is loading. Yeah. So if you click on the GPTs, here you will find research and analysis. So in this research and analysis, you will be able to find out like GPT Plus, where you will be able to find out the detailed explanations. You like SciSpace is also integrated with this one. Scholar GPT is also integrated. Power BI Wizard for the analysis. Consciousness is also, there is a tool which will help you for the research design. These are the different tools which are available for the research. Just give me a
Just a minute, let him come back. Meanwhile, I would like to know from the participants, how was the session today? Are your doubts cleared? Is it
Ma'am, today's session is really very nice. If I'll compare it with yesterday, what to say? No words are there. Really, today's speaker is also very good, ma'am. Very knowledgeable one.
Yes, exactly. It is a very, very wonderful session.
Yes. So back to this one. So these are the different tools which we can use it for the research. Okay. I hope it is. I hope I have delivered the things which are related to the research and research. These are the different tools you can utilize it. So I've already shown this demo, how to input a query, then identification, summary attractions, and all those things we have done it. So then changing your literature review with this new approaches, I hope that will help you. These tools will help you to the change of a new approach from the traditional with AI tools, with many different collaborative insights. And not only this, but you will be able to collaborate with worldwide researchers on one platform, so that you will be able to get more different ideas. That is what exactly these tools will help you to do that. So the challenges and limitations, like we have already seen that challenges of AI in research in the previous slide. The ethics, this is very important, which we have I have emphasized on this one. We as a research community, as educators community, and nation builders, where we are providing the research to the society to help the society to get change from one stage to another stage. That's all happened through research only. But the research integrity, we have to maintain it. Then only we can able to help the society in a credibility way. Then author's attribution, AI credits can be given as an author, not as an author, but you may able to give the cited AI citations also. Like you can, there are formats also given in the many different journals. Then address biasing. This is also you need to understand how these data is being extracted and generated. You have to very much careful when you are using the data and methods and all other things, when you are directly using it from the AI generated content. And the many very important thing is to verify, evaluate, and recheck and recheck. This is a very important check mark. You have to do it. Don't directly use it. Don't just like believe on AI tools. This is very important. Last time also I have said, now also there was a paper in the paper, there was an article published directly from the chat GPT, and the last lines were directly published in the leading newspaper of India, and the editor was he directly copy pasted Control C and Control V. That is what happened, and things will happen. And there are many other things also came into the scene, and retractions are more nowadays. We have to be very careful when we are publishing our research articles in the journals. So choose the reputed journals where they take our research work as their own integrity, and they publish it with the complete process that has to be done as a peer review process, which is established as a research process to be published, where our research papers will be published, and that will be indexed, and that will give the credibility, and then that will help the society to gain some benefits from our research. That is our intention. The intention should be very clear. That's not just to get our name and fame, or not to just get the citations, not to just to improve our worldly gains, but the intention should be more clear, that we are the researchers to give some best out of our research to the society. This, if we have this intention will help you to get the outcomes which will help the society in a broader way, and which will help you in a narrow down to get the benefit from that research as well. I hope I have delivered something best for you, and you will be able to utilize it in your real life, in your real research life cycle, will be benefit to you. If you have any questions, I'm open to that. If you have any questions, you can unmute yourself, or you can text it also. Thank you. Yes, please. Your feedback and your inputs are very important. Even you can share your experiences also. Floor is yours now.
So please share the PPT with me. I'll share it with them.
Okay, sure. We'll do that.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am, please.
This is Lubna Khan here. So it's a very interesting and very informative session.
And being a new in this field, I thoroughly enjoyed it and I've learned a lot, sir. And I request BrightHawk to please have some sessions more in future. Also, we're looking forward for your lecture session, sir. And it's great to be here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much, sir.
Thank you.
Hel-
Yeah, thank you.
And sir, we get a very, very wonderful session, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Any doubts, any queries? I don't think I need a thank you note today. Sir already got his feedback.
That's
Yes, thank you,
great.
sir,
Thank you.
for this wonderful session. And there is a one humble request for the organizers to share the recordings of
Yes,
the
yes,
sessions
definitely
as
will
early
do.
as possible.
Yes,
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 yes.
will do. No
Thanks a lot.
worries.
That will be shared. No worries.
All right. Sir would be
Yes, if you have.
sharing his email ID in the chat box with which you can connect with him on LinkedIn or his personal email ID, whatever is feasible for you for your queries. If you have any more queries, you can park it offline as well. Is that possible, sir?
Again?
Your email ID.
Yes, I have texted it, my email ID and my mobile number, which is there. I have on WhatsApp as well.
All right. That was really a wonderful session. As I say, I every time get to learn something new in your session, sir. That's really
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you for your time, time and mostly the guidance, the light that you provide to the people, to the students who are seeking knowledge. That is really wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. To
Thank
the
you.
to the
I'll
Ma'am, for
participants.
the organization, I want to,
Okay.
hello, ma'am, one
Yes, yes.
request is there for the organization. Ma'am, please bring such kind of resources to us so that at least we can get many, many new things. So it's a
Will
request, ma'am,
definitely.
for further sessions also, please.
Definitely will do. I will try to do the best that I can, and I'll bring you more information, more knowledge as we proceed. Okay, so this is the scanner that you can use to connect with Sir on LinkedIn and WhatsApp, yes. And other than this, I would be sharing attendance link, attendance form in the WhatsApp group. I hope everybody is joined on WhatsApp group, as well as the PPT that Sir will share with me. And if
Yes,
that's
sure.
all,
I'll share with that one. I would like to thank everyone and the organizers as well. And let's not just end. You can be connected with me, and we'll both like as a collaborative work. We will explore a lot. Thank you.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
All right, I'll
Thank
wrap
you,
up the
ma'am.
meeting. Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow.